Rice. He's got an opening. Rice, he could go all the way. He's got one man to beat.
Chase Becker spins, hangs, complete.
Broughton breaks through. It's a race to the end zone. Touchdown, Sioux. The Sioux strike first.
Used to be
On the road, Conquers back on top as Region 8 champions.
That's Ben Heenick with a load of steam, and he bowls over.
One as Blake Bergstrom looks to go. Blake Bergstrom floating in midair for two.
Backdoor cut. Cheryl Hayes off the glass for two. There is Nesham. Wow, look at that shot by Addison Nesham. She's putting on a show. You think her heart is pounding? No way. The Lusitania Buffalo Bombers are headed to the state.
Quarter, 3 seconds, Simiano. No. Putback, no. The Killdeer Cowboys survive.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of GameDay Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by GameDay Media, LLP.
GameDay Media, LLP does not own the rights to the background music of this live stream. All rights belong to the music owners. No copyright infringement intended.
Today's GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O'Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Haugland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset, Tioga Ace Hardware, DA Land, LLC, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Wham! LLC and Dry Fork Supply, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, TNT Measurements Incorporated, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Skin by Legacy, The Food Barn, Western Education Regional Co-op, North Shore Plaza PTO, Divide County Quarterback Club, Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare, Red Rock Chevrolet and GMC of Williston, Investment Center Advisor Group, LPL Financial, Stanley Commercial Club, EAPC Architects, Engineers, Game 1, Modern Dental, Tioga EDC and Chamber of Commerce, Jan A. Costed, PC, Northwest Sportsmen's Association, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a Thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that. Larson Boston Agency, your Farmers Union insurance agents located at 106 Main Street North in Crosby, North Dakota, offer multiple lines of insurance, including crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Give Chell or Robbie a call today at 701-965-6335.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural and equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit borderplains.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley. Your local Case IH dealer. At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come. This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by...
With 40 years of service to Northwest North Dakota, Jan Costin CPA in Kenmare provides trusted accounting and tax services for individuals, corporations, estates, and partnerships. Call 385-4263 today. Your numbers are in good hands with Costin CPA.
The Northwest Sportsmen's Association of Tioga, a proud supporter of youth and outdoor recreation in our local community. We're aiming high, keeping it local, and building the future for outdoor events. Join us in making a difference. The Northwest Sportsmen Association, where the outdoors brings us together.
The premier high school basketball showcase in the Northern Plains is back, bigger and better. Yellowstone River Beef presents The Border Battle, December 11th, 12th, and 13th at the Roughrider Center in Watford City. Witness never-before-seen boys and girls high school basketball matchups with teams from 3 states, over 16 games on one epic weekend. The Border Battle, brought to you by Yellowstone River Beef at the Roughrider Center in Watford City. Find out more at roughridercenter.com.
Game One powers your team, business, and community with athletic apparel, uniforms, company gear, and event apparel. Featuring screen printing, embroidery, and the brands you trust. Game One, the brand behind your brand.
EAPC Architects Engineers is shaping the future of K-12 schools, healthcare, civic spaces, and higher education across North Dakota. Proud to support our athletes and proud to serve our communities. EAPC, designing solutions, impacting communities.
Nesset is here to provide services to the oil and gas industry. We have a fabulous, fabulous geologic jackpot right here in North Dakota. And what we are doing is providing and developing this resource to be used for years, decades, and generations to come. I look forward to a great future right here in Tioga, North Dakota.
Make the votes right.
Yeah, I mean, pretty easy shoes for me to fill. A head coach coming into a team like this, I think everybody in the state would, I think, wish they could kind of fall into what these girls have right now. But I think they're, you know, the noise being made, I think, is for a reason, Randy. They got a lot of really good returning players, a ton of talent, a ton of experience. Our three seniors, you know, Ava, Cheryl, Thea, really kind of drive home everything that we want to accomplish here this year. And I'm hoping we can kind of get to that ultimate goal.
As you say, you're stepping into the new role, coming over as the boys head coach this year. So what has that change made for you?
You know, it's been a bigger change than I thought, Randy. I'd never coached girls. Obviously, had 13 years of coaching boys under my belt, and it's been a big change for me. I've had to, you know, change how I maybe present myself to them, how I talk to them. Maybe not quite as much yelling. I've been known to be a little bit of a yeller, but no, it's been great. The girls have taken me with open arms. They've adjusted to a lot of things we do, so I couldn't be happier with how it's gone so far.
Final question, Pat. What will be the point of emphasis tonight with your Tioga Pirates? How are you going to set the tone early in the game tonight? What's your game plan?
Yeah, it's one word, and it's effort. I really think if this team can play with a ton of unmatched effort throughout any game that we're in, I think we got a shot to really win it. So that's been the message to the girls the last 2 weeks. Tonight, simply effort. That's it.
Pirates ready to cook, Coach.
We're ready to cook.
There you go. Pat Alberts with the Tioga Pirates head girls basketball coach here on our Lindsay Grocery Coaches Comments. We'll continue on after this timeout. We'll head down the road here and pick up with head coach J.C. Murnock after this timeout.
Farmers Union Oil of Kenmare has it all. The Cenex C-Store Plus Automotive Service and quality Napa parts. They deliver bulk fuel and propane. Now is the time to contract your rate and save on fall and winter propane. Find complete agronomy services with chemical, seed, and dry fertilizer, along with custom application services available from their fleet. And our Green Ag location in Mohall handles Forgo implements. That's Farmers Union Oil of Kenmare.
Hey, and welcome back in here to our Lindsay Grocery Coaches Comments. Lindsay Grocery located up in Crosby, North Dakota. Your community, where community meets quality every day. Find them on Facebook for weekly and daily deals. Your favorite grocery store in Crosby, North Dakota. And Coach J.C. Murnock has given us a few minutes here to talk about her Bowman County Bulldogs team. What kind of team you have this year after graduating 6 seniors off the team last year?
Yeah, we graduated a lot of seniors last year, gave a lot to the program and really built that up for us. But we're excited with the young crew that we have and, you know, giving them opportunities on the team and learning what their roles are and filling into those places that we need them to, and just along for the process and just getting better every single day and learning, and it's just been a lot of fun. So
yeah, as a fifth-year head coach now, girls kind of know what you expect out of them. They know what kind of game you want to play. What kind of game will you be playing tonight?
Yeah, we like to play fast. We like to get down the floor. We like to get tips and steals and deflections, and that goes right into our offense. And we look to score quickly, but we also really own into defense as being one of our number one goals. And we want to be tough and we want to be effective defensively, and that's always going to transition to our offense.
So I know one last question here, Coach. What were the last comments to your team coming out of the locker room here tonight for this opening game for both the Bulldogs and the Pirates?
Yeah, we told them, number one, we always need to have fun. Because you're playing the game because you love the game and you want to have fun. And when you have fun on the floor, a lot of good things can happen. And always encourage and lift each other up and be positive. Not be afraid to make mistakes and just learn from them and get better, right? Because that's what it's all about. And be in love with the process of this season and know that we're building up for tournament time and just continue to get better every night.
Well, it's a real privilege for the Bulldogs and the Pirates to play in a venue like this. Kind of a big tournament atmosphere, isn't it?
Yeah, we love to play up here in Watford. We have played a lot up here in the last couple years, so we thank them for their hospitality and this nice floor, and we're excited to play on it. So.
Hey, thanks for the time, Coach. Head Coach J.C. Murnock of the Bowman County Bulldogs. Head coach in her 5th year, taking on the Pirates tonight. Thanks, Coach, for the time. Good luck to you. And we'll continue on with more of our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. We'll send it back to our Tioga Medical Center sports desk. Tioga Medical Center, trusted healthcare right there at home. To find your provider, schedule an appointment, or pay your bill, visit tiogahealth.com with satellite clinics in Ray and Powers Lake, North Dakota. Back to you, David.
Do you find yourself driving to the bank each week, writing too many checks each month, paying too many fees? As a business owner, you have a lot to worry about. Don't let banking be one of them. Contact the Bank of Tioga to explore how we can simplify your banking experience and empower your business to reach its full potential. Our team is committed to providing you with seamless banking experience tailored to your business needs. From digital banking solution to personalized support, we are here to help you thrive. The Bank of Tioga banks businesses, and we are here for you. Imagine if you had more time for what really matters. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
Continental Resources is proudly independent and fiercely pro-American energy. American-produced oil and natural gas will play a critical role in America's and the world's energy future. So will we. We're deeply invested in our communities in North and South Dakota, Montana, Oklahoma, Wyoming, and Texas. Visit CLR.com for job opportunities. We are Continental Resources, America's energy champion. Continental Resources is proudly independent and fiercely pro-American energy. American-produced oil and natural gas will play a critical role in America's and the world's energy future. So will we. We're deeply invested in our communities in North and South Dakota, Montana, Oklahoma, Wyoming, and Texas. Visit CLR.com for job opportunities. We are Continental Resources, America's energy champion.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
At St. Luke's Medical Center, we care for our community with compassion and excellence. We are proud to be named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the nation. You can count on us today and tomorrow. Call now to schedule your next visit.
How it's always been done isn't good enough. When it comes to your farm, your family, and your future, you deserve better. At Howland Insurance Services, we specialize in how insurance should be done. We creatively customize farm and ranch insurance to meet your marketing goals and minimize risk, providing the protection that you need. We help lessen your dependence on the bank and set you up for long-term success. Contact us today to build a brighter, more secure tomorrow.
Hey, and welcome back in here to GameDay Media. My name's Randy Peterson, and we're privileged to be here at the Roughrider Center in Watford City, North Dakota for this District 7, District 5 girls basketball matchup. First game of the winter season for GameDay Media. First game of the year for these two teams, as the Tioga Pirates will be the visiting team on your scoreboard tonight. The Bowman County Bulldogs will be the home team on the scoreboard tonight. And so we're looking forward to a great show here tonight from the Roughrider Center, and welcome into our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. Again, with located right off of Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota, your local Case IH dealer.
Visit borderplanes.com for local inventory and to explore job opportunities. At this time, we'd like to have our Red Rock Auto GMC Chevrolet Player Spotlight. And for the Tioga Pirates, and of course, it'll be Cheryl Hayes, a senior. I think she started since she was an 8th grader coming over to Tioga and has played a lot of minutes for these girls basketball team over the years, and we're looking forward to what she can do here this season. Cheryl is one of the preseason players to watch, according to a lot of people around the state, as she leads the Tioga Pirates in about every category for the Tioga Pirates over the past few years. But she's a special player. She's got a lot of special talent, and she seems to be able to make everybody around her play at their best as well. So we're looking forward to what Cheryl Hayes can offer this year.
Yeah, she's returning, one of the top returning scorers in the state of North Dakota, Division A, Division B, coming in at number 18, according to the North Dakota, the Indy Hoopster, coming in at 14.5 points, shot blocking at number 19 with 20 on the season. Steals, she's at number 10 with 88. Three-point shooter, she isn't quite the three-point shooting threat that most people know, but she can hit the three ball, no doubt. The assist, she's number 1 returner in the state of North Dakota with 145 last season, and rebounds with 8.9. I've been teasing her for the last 3 or 4 seasons. Is Cheryl, when are we going to see that triple-double? And tonight might be the night to where Cheryl Hayes gets that elusive triple-double, I think.
I think the Pirates will go as far as Cheryl Hayes and her team that surrounds her will take them. And she's a good one to follow. And as we take a look at the other side of the floor tonight for the Bowman County Bulldogs, it is number 11, Jordan Honeyman. Honeyman, one of the captains for the Bulldogs this year. Only a sophomore, stands 5'9", but she is a special talent, returning from last year's team that graduated 6 seniors. She's only a sophomore this year, but head coach J.C. Murnock is putting a lot on her shoulders for the Bulldogs here tonight and this season. So I don't know if you got any more on her, David, or not from the Hoopster, but the Hoopster is such a good resource of knowledge. They put a lot of time and effort in for it. If you haven't done it, go buy yourself one. You can learn just about anything you need to learn about any single player, AA, single A, Division B. And this Honeyman, she is a very talented player. Maybe didn't see a whole lot of time last year with the very heavy senior-loaded team last year, but now it's her time to step out of some shadows and make a name for herself. The Honeyman is a thick name down in that area. No doubt the talent is going to come with it. I'm really excited to see what these Bulldogs can do coming in off a season with high expectations. A lot of these girls maybe got to ride some of the coattails and experience a lot of the wins from last season, and that's worth something. Being a reserve player, being a role player, watching, kind of practicing against some of the best in the state of North Dakota, and now you're going to be able to put it on display here opening night. What a feeling for these girls. So that's your Red Rock Auto Player Spotlight. Fast and reliable service with car shopping made easy. For specials, new and pre-owned inventory, visit redrockchevygmc.com today. We'll step aside. We'll come back after this timeout as we continue on with more of our Border Plains Equipment pregame show, and we'll return after this timeout.
Skin by Legacy Tioga opened doors February 2024. Skin by Legacy is a branch of the Minot location Legacy Health Clinic. Our goal is to bring big city conveniences to the rural and surrounding communities. We offer a number of aesthetic services and more. Skin by Legacy Tioga is open Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can find our link to book by Googling Skin by Legacy, by Facebook or Instagram, where you could book at either location. A healthier you starts here. Now accepting new patients.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in the spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Our Community Rewards checking account not only offers cash back, but also gives you...
Rivera Bank is an employee and director-owned community bank, here to serve you as you forge your path ahead, offering the robust digital services you want with the warm local feel you expect.
And as we come back here with more of our Border Plains equipment one more time, we're about 3 minutes away from our opening festivities here, concluding on the Border Plains equipment pregame show. And This gives us a chance to look at our country store starting lineups tonight for both teams before our public address announcer introduces them. But we're about ready to show the starting lineups, sponsored by the Country Store located in Powers Lake, North Dakota. The Country Store. Visit doitbest.com/the Country Store. Order online and pick it up. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it over there at the Country Store in Powers Lake. Brenda and Jarrett Van Berken invite you to 123 Main Street in Powers Lake and visit their store today. And so as we take a look at the home team on the scoreboard tonight, the Bowman County Bulldogs, they'll go with Tegan Hommelvig, a senior, Reagan Stadheim, a senior, Livia Bowman, another senior, Jordan Honeyman, only a sophomore, and rounding out the starting lineup is Emily Burke, another sophomore for the Bulldogs. Again, their head coach in her 5th year is J.C. Murnock. And for the visitors on the scoreboard tonight, as we continue on with our Country Store starting lineups, it'll be going this way for head coach Pat Alberts in his 1st year as the head coach for the Lady Pirates, coming over from the boys' side of things, now coaching the girls, and he'll put the following on the floor tonight. It'll be a junior, Mercedes Travis, another junior, Cambry Johnson, then followed by 3 seniors, Ava Walleen, Cheryl Hayes, and Thea Johnson taking the floor to start the game here tonight from the Roughrider Center in Watford City, North Dakota. Our officials tonight, it'll be Drew Floggen, Derek Remick, and Dustin Urbis in our first game of our winter season. Welcome in. And you can take a look at our Division B girls rankings as produced by the North Dakota Associated Press, Sports Writers and Sports Broadcasters Association.com. And the initial poll coming out with 16 first place votes. The Bulldogs, or the Benson County
Wildcats, state champs,
80 points, returning state champs. Berthold Bombers right up there with 48 points, ranking number 2. Maple River, Lemoore, Litchfield Marion, and rounding out with a tie, it'll be the Grant County Mott Regent and Kenmare Bowbells Honkers in a tie for the 5th place, also receiving votes, these Tioga Pirates, as well as the Langdon Munich Cardinals. And so
a lot of big talent. The Benson County Wildcats got their show on the road last night, taking on a team and putting it to them, showing why they're the number 1 team in the state of North Dakota, the returning state champions for the Wildcats. And then number 2, you take a look at that one. We're going to see them. They ended our season, girls basketball last season, with a region championship, the Berthold Bombers, and now we're going to be seeing them on Thursday night up at the barn against the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers. And it is a loaded season. We're going to see the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers early and often. They're playing tonight against the number 1 team in Division A off of a upset loss last night against the South Prairie Max Royals, getting taken down by the Carrington Cardinals. And then these Lady Pirates, we're going to see a lot of these Lady Pirates. They're a good team, depending on what poll you look at. They're number 5 in the preseason poll in this Miss Hoopster, and outside the votes on the NDAP SSA. But we're going to turn it down to Phil Edge, our public address announcer, for the official starting lineups.
At this time, we ask that everybody rise, remove all your gear, and direct your attention to the U.S. flag for the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet our starting lineups. First, our visiting team from Tioga, the Pirates. At guard, a 5'7" junior, number 1, Mercedes Travis. At guard, a 5'5" senior, number 14, Ava Wallin. At shooting guard and forward, a 6' senior, number 15, Cheryl Hayes. At forward, a 6' senior, number 22, Thea Johnson. And at center, a 6'1" junior, number 13, Cambry Johnson. Tioga is coached by head coach Pat Alberts, assisted by Taylor Nelson. And now our home team, the Bowman Bulldogs. A 5'5" guard, senior number 2, Tegan Hommelvig. A 5'4" senior at guard, number 3, Reagan Stottheim. At guard, a 5'3" senior, number 4, Olivia Bowman. At guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 11, Jordan Honeyman. And at center, a 6' sophomore, number 22, Emily Burke. Bowman is coached by head coach J.C. Murnock, assisted by Jim Bartholomew and Abby Ossendorf.
And that is
Our
your
officials
country
for
store
tonight's
starting
game,
lineups for the
Dustin
combatants
Ernst,
tonight. The visitors on the
Drew
scoreboard, the Lady
Logan,
Pirates out of Tioga, North
and
Dakota in District
Derek
5.
Remick.
And the home team on the scoreboard tonight, the Bulldogs out of Bowman
Ladies and
County,
gentlemen, once
out
again,
of
welcome
District
to
7.
the
Again, our
Roughrider
officials
Center
tonight here for our
in
opening
beautiful
match. Tonight it'll be Drew Flogan and Dustin Urbas and Derek Remick donning the stripes here tonight. The scoreboard operator's ready to go. Thank you, Phil Edge, for introducing our players here tonight. There's the whistle and the opening tip on your Northwest Therapy Services. Opening tip is controlled by Tioga. Northwest Therapy Services is located in Williston and Ray, North Dakota. Has a shot put up from the left elbow, is no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Pirates. And Northwest Therapy Services with speech and language therapy and much more. Check out nwtherapyservices.com. So the first possession by the Bulldogs, shot was away, no good. And now the Pirates with their first possession here. And it's going to be Ava Wallin from the left side on the wing. That shot is no good. Wallin, a southpaw, All-State very good golfer as well, but here's Cambry Johnson in the paint, then throws it away. So a turnover off the missed opportunity, but there is going to be a foul that's going to be called.
Foul called on number 2, Tegan Hommelvig.
Tegan Hommelvig with the foul And there is Thea Johnson putting up the shot. Didn't use the backboard, and it cost her 2 points. We're still scoreless here tonight from the Roughrider Center.
Yeah, I'm real curious to see what's going to happen with these Lady Pirates. If I know Pat Alberts like I think I do, one of my closest friends, he's not going to tolerate the turnovers and the lack of effort. I see that effort flying through the ceiling, and their first offense is going to be transition. I want to get these horses out running up and down the floor and conditioning early. We saw a couple junior varsity kids go down with some cramping, but the effort has got to be through the roof for this Lady Pirates defense.
Honeyman with the basketball gives it up to Stadheim. Now over Honeyman, the southpaw. Step back three is off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down and lost by Cheryl Hayes. Another opportunity for the Bulldogs. As the ball inside to Burke, and Burke puts the ball on the floor, gets tied up. Possession arrow goes over to the Tioga Pirates.
I think a lot of things is finally good. It's good to see that Thea Johnson's finally healthy. She's had some ankle injuries, ankle surgeries the past couple of seasons that's prevented her from really kind of exploding. These Lady Pirates got into that region tournament and got absolutely decimated by the Honkers, but they were playing with a JV roster at that point in time, and now you see Pat Alberts looking to go into this 1-2-2 press off of a make.
First points of the season go to Cheryl Hayes, 2 points. And now here is almost a turnover. Pirates couldn't handle the basketball as Honeyman puts up the three, no good. Burks with the rebound, that's short. And Cambry Johnson pulls down the rebound. And
again, that's one thing that Pat wants to look. He knows Cambry's got to know who the guards are. You got a rebound kick and up the floor you go. But again, good scrappy offense from these Bowman County Bulldogs, able to get some wide open threes, and they just got to start falling for them.
Wallene goes cross court over to Thea Johnson. Now back to Wallene at the top of the key. Hayes is going to let it go from three. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Tickles the twines for the first three-pointer of the year. And Hayes has got all 5 points for the Pirates.
And Cheryl Hayes, I mean, she's one of the biggest threats in the state of North Dakota in the Division B, probably in all of ranks in North Dakota basketball. First team All-State volleyball. Another deep three here from the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Honeyman short on that deep three, and so it'll turn over to the Tioga Pirates with 5:33 remaining here. It's 5-0 on your NCC scoreboard. NCC located in Ray, North Dakota, and expanding their footprint over into the Williston area. And so we're thankful for their premium sponsorship at NCC. Now Thea Johnson down low on the left wing. Cross-court pass over to Travis. Gives it up to Wallene. Here's Thea Johnson now. Again, goes down low, throws it away. Turnover, Tioga.
Good defense by the big Reese Janikowski, the 5'8" forward sophomore, playing real good man-to-man defense on Cambry Johnson.
Here is Honeyman again, guarded there by Ava Wallene, and Wallene seems to draw a lot of the top offensive players on the other side of the floor. And down low, a good pass down there. Shot put up, no good, and then it's taken away. So the Bulldogs still looking for their first point as the Tioga Pirates, Travis, loses the handle on it. Third turnover of the night for Tioga.
Good pick from Tegan Homelvig, just able to get her hand in there and take it away from, finally, again, a healthy Mercedes Travis. Missed the entire season last year with that knee injury.
Stadheim gives it up to Honeyman, plays at the top of the key. Now they go inside to Janikowski, who dishes out on the left wing. That's no good. Long rebound comes away. Pirates letting the ball hit the floor. Stadheim puts up a three as well. This time Cambry Johnson takes down the rebound. The Pirates have a little bit of numbers here. Here's Cheryl Hayes with an easy 2-point shot, but she misses it. And then it's going to be a shot by Mercedes Travis, and Travis rings the bell from three as well.
That's exactly what the doctor ordered for these girls, is to get out, get hot, get the ball dropping from deep, and they did just that. Timeout for the Bowman County Bulldogs.
Lindsay Grocery is proud to be your locally owned and operated hometown store in Crosby, North Dakota. From fresh baked goods and crisp produce to our in-house smoked meats, we've got everything you need close to home. Stop in and experience the convenience and the friendly faces of shopping local again. We are open 7 days a week, and we look forward to serving you. That's Lindsay Grocery. Find us on Facebook for specials and updates.
And as we come back, it gives us a chance to thank the Tioga Pirates Booster Club, supporting the Tioga Pirates here in this 25-26 campaign all season long. Another great supporter for the Game Day Media, and we appreciate their sponsorship. Another new one that's come on board this year, North Shore Plaza PTO, proud supporters of Wildcat girls basketball and Longhorn boys basketball. A new sponsor. Thank you to the North Shore Plaza PTO.
I'm really curious to see what's going to happen with this North Shore Plaza Wildcats girls team. Big defensive stop here from the upfront pressure of the press from the Pirates. But the North Shore Plaza Wildcats, again, they're very young. Cliff Tollefson back again. He's going to lead these girls again, and the boys co-opting with Berthold as to make the Longhorns. They had a nice run in the football season, but they got Josh Johnson in their corner, old Region 8 Coach of the Year, leading that young group of Longhorns. I think they're going to have a good season this year as well.
There's a ill-advised pass, tried to get it in to Kaya Sparks. Pirates throw it away. 4 turnovers on the quarter so far for the Pirates. And now here's the ball turned over by the Bulldogs. Their 3rd turnover of the game as Thea Johnson in the backcourt. Picked up there by Honeyman. She needs to get rid of it and now crosses the 10-second line. Gets a screen from Sparks. Now plays the top of the key over to Cheryl Hayes. Hayes on the left wing goes cross court as Holman's into the game. Jenna, the freshman for Tioga, plays the right wing, and now quick pass over to Wallene, drives the baseline, a little runner put up, that's no good, but before the shot goes on, there's going to be a foul that's called by Drew Flogan.
13, Cambry Johnson.
I think that's Reese Janikowski that picks up the foul. And so a fresh 35 goes on the shot clock, 2:54 remaining here in the opening quarter of this first game of the season for both of these teams. As the ball inbounded to Cambry Johnson, quick kick out to Travis. Now over to Holman. Holman now goes, and it's out to Cheryl Hayes. She decides to pull the trigger. In and out, rolls in and out, no good.
Good box out, able to clear the boards again. These Bulldogs, they're nothing to slouch about. They're sitting at the number 2 seed right behind Grant County, Mont Regent, Jaguars receive votes. Actually, they're tied for the top 5 in the state coming out of the polls. So a good, solid District 7 down in Region 4.
Got a timeout on the floor. We're going to take a quick timeout as well as Pat Albert saw his team was in trouble. We'll send it back to the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk.
Welcome to Stanley. Our local businesses have the home field advantage, a community where tradition meets progress. Discover the charm of our past and the promise of our future, a winning combination. Support local, shop local, and be a part of something special. Take the home field advantage at visitstanley.org and follow us on Facebook. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share.
And as we come out of the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk, that timeout is brought to you by Nesset. Talk to us about our custom business packages, now hiring at Nesset. Visit NessetConsulting.com as the Pirates have the basketball with an 8-0 lead here in the opening quarter. Pass down low to Johnson with the left hand, puts up the shot off the glass. It's no good. And it'll be a rebound by the Bulldogs. And a quick pass up front, intercepted there by Cheryl Hayes.
I think we're going to say that a lot all season long. He's intercepted by Cheryl Hayes. Probably could play a pretty good defensive back for any team that we've covered this past year. Mercedes Travis looks like she maybe got away with the travel.
Yeah, then she throws it away for the 5th turnover of the opening quarter for the Pirates, and it'll be the Bulldogs. Short is shot. That shot put up there by number 0, Charlie Blazer.
For Tioga, number 22.
Tough shot. One of these are going to fall. You know, as a coach, you say the only shot that's a bad one is the one you don't take. They're open shots. They're good looks. Maybe a little bit of depth perception here in this big Roughrider Center just takes a little bit to get used to because neither team are really lighting it up right now.
Good entry pass into Cheryl Hayes. She thought she got fouled and no call, and the rebound taken away there by the Bulldogs.
And the Pirates without their Diaper Dandy and Kesley Keever having to sit out for a couple more games here early this season, but that's another weapon that the Lady Pirates have sitting on the sidelines ready to come back. They're probably going to play 6 or 7 deep throughout the season, rotate kids in every 2 to 3 minutes is what I probably would project because of the pace of play for these girls.
Entry pass down to Cheryl Hayes by Thea Johnson goes off the arms of the Bulldogs. And with 1:07 to go here in the opening quarter, the Pirates have the ball on the out-of-bounds play underneath their own basket as they get the ball in. And now it's going to be a three-pointer by Ava Walling, the sharpshooter. Pirates with 3 points.
Sharpshooter's that. She's the all-time record holder for the Lady Pirates varsity girls basketball team in Tioga. I believe that would probably be her 58th three-pointer. She had a lot of them last season, but that 78 maybe.
Cheryl Hayes, spin move down low with the left hand off the glass, and 2 more put on the board. Hayes now with 7 points for the Pirates, and it's all Tioga here in the first quarter.
Take a look at the RTC Network's instant replay. Just a quick move, a spin move, going with the offhand, off glass. Nice move by Cheryl Hayes.
Turnover again by the Bulldogs as Walling comes in, puts the shot up, doesn't get the roll. Thea Johnson puts up the shot, and there'll be a shooting foul as Thea Johnson will go to the Service Valley Dental Group charity stripe.
And Coach Alberts talked about Thea Hayes in the Miss Hoopster. If you have a chance, again, get it.
Thea
It's
Johnson,
a lot of information in there. She said she's kind of like a multi-versatile weapon. She can guard the inside. She can guard the outside. She's long and lanky. She can deflect a lot of passes. She's probably going to see a lot of action on the top part of that press out of this 1-2-2. And it's good to see her back and good to see her fully healthy.
Thea puts up the second one, gets the roll here at the Roughrider Center. So
22, Thea Johnson makes both free throws.
Everybody but Cambry Johnson, who started the game, has scored here tonight so far. It won't take long for Cambry to get into the scorebooks. She's a very good offensive threat as well.
Good job by these Bulldogs, able to break the press. Got a little scary there in the corner, right in dead man's corner, but able to give good cross-court pass for the Bulldogs to get on the board.
Kick out to Travis at the buzzer. It is no good, and that's the way the quarter ends. Your first quarter score, it's the Tioga Lady Pirates 15, the Bowman County Bulldogs 2. We'll step aside. We'll come back with our Northwest Therapy start of our second quarter after this quick timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Since 1952, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake serves Burt County and the surrounding areas with a full suite of financial services. We are committed to being your bank of friendly service. Liberty State Bank, FDIC insured. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brian and Eric Johnson with Investors Advisor Group at LPL Financial are here to ensure the success of our clients. We can help you meet your financial goals. Give us a call at 572-3246 to arrange an appointment today.
And as we continue on, the Pirates own the first quarter, up 15-2 at the end of 8 minutes of play, as we want to thank the Faith Baptist Church located in Kenmare, North Dakota. Pastor Mike Fraunfelter and his worship team up at Faith Baptist Church invite you to Sunday school at 9:45. Worship service at 11 o'clock each and every Sunday up there at Faith Baptist Church in Kenmare. So a good quarter for the Pirates, David.
Yeah, very good quarter for them. They were able to press, get a couple of points off of the turnovers. But again, the Bulldogs got to get back to that, breaking that press. I've noticed it right off the bat. As soon as the Pirates score, they're going to get into that 1-2-2. You got to draw over to the corner. Somebody's got to flash to the middle, hit the middle, down the middle you go, and you get some transition layups. Break the Pirates in a lazy spot if they can't transition back. Is a huge three-pointer from Jordan Honeyman, the guard, sophomore for the Bulldogs, cashing in from downtown.
Honeyman with the first tray of the game for the Bulldogs as Ava Walling goes down, and it'll be a foul on the floor. Whistle against the Bulldogs as Dustin Urbis is going to ring up, I believe, number 23. That is Reese Janikowski.
23, Reese Janikowski.
That's her second personal foul.
Entering the game for Tioga.
Second
30.
team foul. I guess they start over after each quarter, don't they? So Hayes with the shot from the paint is no good. And 15-5, the ball tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Mercedes Travis. Good defense there on the press for Tioga as Cameron Mossbrocker comes into the game for head coach J.C. Murnick. Honeyman crosses the midcourt stripe, comes into the right side, now goes in, dishes off. Out on top, it is Mossbrocker putting up the shot, no good. Burke with the putback, that one's no good. Last touch by the Pirates.
Tough roll for Burke, gets head coach Murnock out of her seat asking for a foul there. It looked like she maybe got bumped right at the rim there. Probably could be shooting free throws, but again, first game for the refs as well. We can't be too hard on them this early.
Honeyman looked at the bucket, now gives it up to Mossbrocker, down to Burks, and Burks misses the bunny. Rebound taken down there. Now the Pirates running, crossing the mid-court stripe is Cheryl Hayes. Cross-court pass over to Walleen. She'll take the shot and airballs it. Bulldogs with the basketball. A little bit of pressure in the backcourt by Walleen. Almost stolen away there by Travis, left wide open. And that is Tegan Hummelvig with the bucket.
Take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Backdoor just got caught sleeping, and Hummelvig took care of it, put it in for 2 more for these. Almost cut the lead in half for the Bulldogs.
5 points, unanswered points for the Bulldogs here to start the second quarter. Here's Sparks dishing it out. Walleen's going to cast it again from 3. That one's too heavy. And the ball unable to be rebounded by the Tioga Pirates, and fast break opportunity.
Play.
Missed the bunny.
Good play.
Bulldogs out hustling the Pirates right now as Honeyman puts it in for another 3.
Yeah, Honeyman's trying to starting to find her rhythm. Comes in, returning high point for head coach Murnock with 6.9 points per game. And they're going to be looking to her to score as Alberts is looking hard for a timeout here. Halfway on the court.
Halfway out on the floor, finally gets the attention of the referee's timeout as the Bulldogs will storm back with 10 points here, 8 points in the second quarter. The lead is 5 for the Pirates. Pirates yet to score in the second quarter. Back after this timeout.
Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative knows safety is the backbone of reliability. To deliver the power you need means doing things right, so we can continue to provide reliable energy and peace of mind. Because safety runs through everything we do.
Brought to you by your local Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
As we bring it back out of the Knesset timeout, gives us a chance to look forward to the border battle coming up in December 11th, 12th, and 13th. GameDay Media will be covering all the action down here in Tri-State basketball super weekend, starting on Thursday 11th with 3 girls basketball games on the 11th. It'll be a full weekend on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday with all the games that we'll have there. And I don't know how many total games are we signed up for.
A lot. Alexander, Westberg, and Nora tip it off on the girls' side. It's all girls basketball on Thursday, December 11th, 4:45, 6:30, and 8:15. The biggest one that night, I think, will probably be the Killdeer Cowboys versus the Watford City Wolves, a Division A battle. It's going to be a big, big battle. A lot of good teams down in that region, Division A basketball.
Pirates out of the timeout. Are looking to regroup things here, and here's Cheryl Hayes, and Hayes gets an easy bunny. She's got 9 of the 17 points for the Pirates, and as the Bulldogs looking to step up their defense, the Honeyman left all alone, didn't take the shot, as Hayes surrounding her, now going around Ava Walleen, and the shot pulled down as no good, and the rebound is pulled down by Kaya Sparks as Camry Johnson goes into the paint, left hand, puts it up and in for 2. I told you that wasn't going to take long as Camry into the scorebook.
Now the girls are laying on the floor. Pat saying get back on defense, and the Bulldogs could care less that those girls are on the floor as Cameron Mossbrucker is able to cash in on lazy effort from the Lady Pirates. Only down 7 now.
Was 15-2 at the end of the first quarter, so a good quarter so far here by the Bulldogs. Cambry Johnson goes and throws it away, but the ball goes off. Last touch by the
Tioga Pirates. So turnover number 6 as number 1, Mercedes Travis will check in for Kaya Sparks for the Lady Pirates. Again, the Pirates coming out in a zone defensive press.
Yeah, not really much of a press. They're trying to trap the corners here, but the Bulldogs doing a nice job getting pushed out of bounds by Ava Wallin, kind of playing bully ball over on that sideline. But the Bulldogs are really doing a nice job of really slowing everything down. Get the ball into the middle, not have any turnovers, and they turn the gas on when they have to. They just need to convert on some of those easy layups. It'd probably be a 2-point game if they could get those to fall.
Ball goes off the foot of the number 22, Emily Burke. That'll be a turnover. Turnover number 6 on the night here for the Bulldogs.
That's going to be a good matchup going forward. Emily Burke, the 6-foot sophomore, taking on Cambry Johnson, the 6'1" junior. So a couple of bigs for both teams battling it out.
Ava Wallin walks the ball into the front court for the Pirates, just in front of the 10-second violation. They go inside to Cheryl Hayes. Hayes had a wide open look, and from behind, it'll be Cambry Johnson going to the free throw line, having been fouled.
So we take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Emily Burke just kind of lost track of her person, and Cambry Johnson did the right thing and just slipped behind the defense, unable to get the and one, but goes to the charity stripe.
Johnson, the 6-foot junior, rattles it home for her 3rd point of the game, and the lead is now 20-12. The Pirates with the 8-point lead. Another shot put up here for Cambry Johnson from the Souris Valley Dental Group service line, free throw line, and that is 2 for 2. And we're going to have another substitution as Reese Janikowski will check in for Emily Burke for head coach J.C. Murnock. 21-12 now with 3:57 remaining here in the first half. We'll have our Bank of Tioga halftime report, and then we get called a travel. Good defense there by the Tioga Pirates on that press.
Yeah, it's really, just one step away from getting a backdoor layup again for these Bulldogs. If they could just move that ball just a little bit faster, let the zone go from side to side, crisp, sharp passes will break out of that press easy.
Travis with the basketball. Pirates wearing their black uniforms here tonight, going from right to left on your TV screen. As the ball out to Travis at the top of the key, now goes to the left wing as Hayes replaces Travis. Behind the back, into the paint with the left hand, off the glass too hard. Putback is no good, and the rebound is taken away by the Bulldogs, and it's going to be tied up.
Jump ball, head coach Albert's looking for a little bit of a foul on that one, but I think Cheryl probably needed one more dribble to get a little bit closer, kind of jumped off the opposite foot and a little hard off the glass.
Possession arrow comes in and favors the Pirates. Here is Thea Johnson putting the shot up. There'll be a shooting foul called against number 20, Cameron Mosbrocker. And
number 20,
Mosbrocker. That'll be her first personal foul. It will send Thea Johnson to the charity stripe, the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line, to shoot 2. As Johnson continues her perfect free throw shooting, now 3 for 3. Souris Valley Dental Group, located in Minot, North Dakota, with Dr. Jerry Henson, Dr. Kevin Brodesson, and Dr. Grant Neal. Visit SourisValleyDental.com to schedule your next appointment. And the second of 2 free throws by Johnson falls short. 22-12, back to a double-digit lead for Pirates. There the ball goes off the fingertips of Janikowski. Another turnover, the 3rd of the quarter, 8th of the game for the Bulldogs. It's 22-12 as the Pirates have another chance to add on here.
Opened our season with the Tioga Lady Pirates. Next we see the Berthold Bombers. Going to be a lot of top basketball here on Game Day Media. We go to Powers Lake. We go back to Tioga. Hopefully we're going to be in that new gym on the other side of the wall that everybody has been waiting to see. See if we can't get in there. See if there's a spot for us. We've been advocating for a press box. Hopefully they can deliver. Otherwise we might have to do it out of the back of the pickup.
Ball whistle against Cambry Johnson, her first of the game.
Yeah, and then you come down to Watford City, you got the Roughrider Center here. Man, you talk about the Mecca over in western North Dakota. This facility is absolutely incredible. If you have a chance, come out. There's 3-4 sheets of ice on this other side of the wall, swimming facilities on this side. lot of things here in Watford City.
Goodness.
Ball's rolling on the floor here for the Lady Pirates, and Pat Alberts looking a little bit frustrated on that sidelines right now.
Shot put up there by Thea Johnson falls short. Ava Walling going to drive to the paint. She puts her shot up. That one is short as well. So Pirates come away empty on that offensive possession. And it's 22-12 with 2:29 to go. Stay tuned for our Bank of Tioga halftime report. We'll recap all your team and individual stats during that timeout. Talk about some other things during that Bank of Tioga halftime show.
Maybe look for an apartment down here in Watford City as many times as we plan to be down here this season. Oh!
Watch out, Cambry. That metal beam isn't going to move, Cambry.
Got the border battle coming up. A lot of teams coming in. You got Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota. A lot of good talent coming in here. Titus Stenberg's going to be on the call. He sent the schedule over to the radio station that we got here. A lot of coverage here in Western North Dakota on GameDay Media, and we couldn't be more excited to do it.
There's Honeyman with a good drive left side. Puts it down for her 8th point of the quarter, 10th of the game. It's back to an 8-point lead as Thea Johnson short-armed it. Comes away empty, and it's going to be rebounded there by the Bulldogs.
Just good scrappy play from these Bulldogs as Janikowski racing down, blood trailing down that left knee. Looks like a true Bulldog there.
Jump ball.
Mr. Urbis saw that. You got to hit the side. Yeah, they're going to get that cleaned up and get back in there. We're not going to make any comments about the knee blood.
So they're going to have to find a towel. Maybe a little bit of a cut on the knee of Reese Janikowski. And gives us a chance to thank one of our sponsors here. Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, another 25-26 live read sponsor, supporting the Ranchers and the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws.
We'll see them on Thursday up in the barn. We get there early. Minimal seating in Powers Lake to see the Bombers and Ranchers battle it out. A jump ball of travel got missed there.
Ball lands in the hands of the Bulldogs, and now they find Honeyman. Honeyman, deep three from the top of the key. Comes up short. Pirates getting lazy on defense. 22-14.
That's not going to fly in the locker room. I promise you that. That will get addressed. I coached with Pat Alberts for 6 years. That will get addressed.
Down low, ball goes off the arms of the Tioga Pirates. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. 18 seconds on the shot clock, 1:09 remaining on the game clock here in the first half. Ball inbounded to Honeyman, and it's tied up. Good job there by Ava Walleen, and that is considered a turnover, the 5th of the quarter, 10th of the game against the Bulldogs.
I think they're looking for a little bit of confirmation from the sidelines of whose jump ball that should be.
Yeah. Not sure what happened there.
I didn't see what happened either.
I didn't see what happened. Dustin Urbis stopped play, and then he's going to make Tioga inbound the basketball again. Cheryl Hayes at the top of the key gets it to Ava Walleen, goes right side to Thea Johnson. Now back out on top to Cheryl. Walleen drives along the baseline, tiptoes, reverse layup is no good by Walleen, and the ball is picked up there by the Bulldogs.
That won't get any stat sheet stuffer whatsoever, but what Reagan Stedheim just did there was she bullied right through that elevator screen on that far baseline and was really able to not let Ava Walleen set and get a good shot. Those kind of hustle effort plays, fighting through the double screens on one of the best shooters in the state is very, very difficult to do.
Under 30 seconds to play here in the first half. Cambry Johnson with the drive into the paint, off the glass, high off the glass, gets it to fall for her 6th point, all here in the second quarter.
Bulldogs there just back and forth passing, able to break the press. Now they just got to cash it in.
Shot put up by Burks, gets her own rebound, and Burke with her first bucket of the evening. As the Pirates come in, 3 seconds to go. Wallin from midcourt, and that one is no good as the first half is in the books. 24-16, the Pirates hold the lead. You're watching District 5, District 7 girls basketball here live from the Roughrider Center right here on GameDay Media. We'll be back after this timeout with our Bank of Tioga halftime report.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, cap string flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
Looking for top quality groceries and ready to go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch-sourced beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals, perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
Looking for a powerful new truck at an unbeatable price? Then check out Red Rock Chevrolet GMC in Williston. Right now, get behind the wheel of a 2026 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for just $499 a month. $499 a month. Or take home a GMC Sierra 1500 Crew Cab and save a massive $13,000 off MSRP. These trucks are loaded with performance, comfort, and cutting-edge tech, all at rock-bottom prices. Make your way over for a test drive today. Red Rock Chevrolet GMC in Williston.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
Hey, and welcome back in here to GameDay Media and our Bank of Tioga halftime show. After 2 quarters of play, the Tioga Pirates hold a 8-point advantage, 24-16 here at the end of the first half. And as we take and go to the books, the Pirates 8 out of 29 in the first half, 5 out of 6 from the free throw line. They've knocked down 3 3-pointers in the first half, all of them coming in the first quarter, and have turned the ball over 7 times here tonight through 2 quarters of play. And for the Bowman County Bulldogs, they are 7 out of 28 from the field, have yet to shoot a free throw. They've also put down 2 3-pointers here this afternoon, and they have committed 11 first-half turnovers. Individually, 5 players into the scorebook for the Pirates. All of the starters are in the scorebook so far. Leading the way for the Tioga Pirates with 9 points is Cheryl Hayes. She got 7 of those 9 points in the first quarter. 6 points put down by Cambry Johnson, all of them in the second quarter, and then 3 points each for Mercedes Travis, Ava Wallin, and Thea Johnson for a total of 24 first half points here tonight. And for the Bulldogs, they had 4 players get in the scorebook. Leading the way is their sophomore Jordan Honeyman with 10 points, 8 of those coming in the second quarter.
2 points each for Tegan Hummelvig, Cameron Mossbrocker, and Emily Burke to round out their 16 points. The Pirates held a 15-2 lead at the end of the first quarter, but were outscored by the Bulldogs 14-9 in the second quarter. The Pirates with an 8-point advantage. We do have a little bit of a graphic here for you to consider, if you'd be so kind as to consider making a donation to GameDay Media. There's our QR code there. Of course, our great sponsors are helping to provide all of our coverage here. But if you would consider helping us with our costs of production, we would appreciate your sincere consideration of a donation to GameDay Media. As we inch closer to the border battle, we're going to have a lot of costs involved with that. Also with a Dale Brown Classic that we're hoping to broadcast down in Minot late December. There's just a lot of costs involved with this, and you know, we've got great sponsors, but if you're enjoying the broadcast and would consider a donation to GameDay Media, you can Venmo us at GameDay Media with that QR code there. We'd certainly appreciate it as we try to provide some coverage for some of our athletes in this part of the state, help support our local athletes with a donation to GameDay Media.
Yeah, and that we do a really good job of it. We've closed in on over 500,000 views of our channel here in just 2.5 seasons, I guess.
Yeah.
And now closing in on 4,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel. So we're looking to advance everything. We now got an Instagram page. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. You can find us on Instagram at GameDay Media ND. Also looking to get our website going. Cut a couple little details to figure out, and then our website will be live at www.gamedaymediand.com. Got some stuff to offer on there. We're going to have some videos that are going to be available for rewatching back on our website. Got a lot of big things going on. Really looking forward to this winter season. A lot of top basketball in the state of North Dakota is going to be on GameDay Media. The girls, I think the girls from Tioga are probably going to be one of the top teams in the state of North Dakota coming towards the end of the year. And as talking to Pat over the course of this whole transition from the boys to the girls, I asked him, I said, is it considered a failed season if you don't make the state tournament? And any coach would say, no. I mean, that's not a failed season. I think the expectation for every program should be we want to get to the state tournament. Right. But the reality for this team is to get to the state tournament. That's what all these kids work for. They have a very good shot. They got to stay very injury free. I don't see them going very deep in their bench once you get closer midway through the season. I think probably 7 kids in a rotation is probably what you're going to see for head coach Pat Alberts, and it's going to be fun to watch him have some success taking over a very talented team. Then you look to the other side of the court, the District 7 Bowman County Bulldogs, their head coach and the hoopster said, we're going to be leading on some new kids leading the team, and it says right in your scorebook, Jordan Honeyman leading the way with 10 points, coming back with 6.9. So they are going to rely very heavily on Honeyman to get some of that offense. Also going to look to get some offense out of Hummelvig and also try to get some more offense out of Studheim is what head coach Murnock was saying. But it's these girls' first game. The expectations, again, are high. The bar has been very high for Bulldogs boys and girls basketball. So with that, the Bulldogs back out on the court early. I bet you it was a good halftime. You're playing a ranked, call it a top 10 team in the state of North Dakota, and you're down 8 at halftime. As a head coach, you got to be very, very pleased with the output from your girls right now if you're Bowman County.
Speaking of top-ranked teams, over on that North Dakota Score Feed app, you can see that little ticker that's going across the bottom of your screen there, but we're keeping our eye on one that's up in Kenmare tonight, the South Prairie Max, the Division A squad. Preseason number 1 got knocked off by Carrington Cardinals last night. They're up against the Honkers from Kenmare Bowbells, and at the end of the first half of play, it is the South Prairie Max Royals, up by 5 over the Honkers.
Royals, oddly saying this enough, is trying to avoid going 0-2 to start the season against 2 top teams in Carrington and with the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers.
And we're going to be on Thursday. Powers Lake Brook Center Ranchers having success up at West Hope Newberg in West Hope Gymnasium tonight. They're up by 7 with 1 minute left in the third quarter, according to that North Dakota Score Feed app. And we take a look at that Mohall Lansford Sherwood score up in Mohall tonight.
The Mavericks leading the Maroons by 20 with 5 minutes left in the second quarter, 32-12. So a lot of good basketball in our area. That's why we do this here on Game Day Media, is to bring attention to some of these local athletes in Northwest North Dakota.
Yes. The Faces in the Crowd, brought to you by Skin by Legacy. You can find them at skinbylegacy.org, I believe is their website. Visit legacyhealthclinic.org in Tioga to schedule an appointment or a consult with Sarah in Tioga, and now open in Stanley on Wednesdays. That is our Skin by Legacy. Be careful out there. You better make sure you're paying attention. The cameras will find you otherwise. But big thank you to Skin by Legacy coming on board. You can find them at legacyhealthclinic.org with locations in Tioga and Stanley.
As we begin our Northwest Therapy Services start of our second half, Northwest Therapy, located in Williston and Ray, North Dakota, providing speech-language therapy services. Visit them at nwtherapyservices.com. First possession of the second half goes to the Bulldogs. They're down by 8 as we start the second half.
The defense from the Lady Pirates, good take. That's got to be no call.
Good block there, and now here is the Bulldogs getting the basketball back again. Deep three by the Bulldogs, rattles in and out, no good. Cambry Johnson clears the board, and it's passed up front to Thea Johnson, and Johnson loses the handle on it for a Tioga turnover.
It's a good take on the other end of the floor, just unable to get it into the basket for these Bulldogs. That's kind of been the story of the first half. Able to drive, able to get to the rim, just unable to finish 2 feet and in.
Hommelvig gives it out on top to Janikowski. Now over to Honeyman on the left wing, and picks up her dribble. Out on top again, it's Burke, the 6-footer. Now Honeyman gets a wide open look from 3 from the right wing, and that one's no good as Hayes comes down with the rebound, pushes it up front to Johnson with the left hand, comes away empty.
Good 3/4 court pass from the quarterback of the team, Cheryl Hayes, able to find Johnson streaking down that left side of the court. Just unable to finish, though.
Stadheim goes inside to Janikowski, blocked there by Cambry Johnson. Good defense. Now the pass up to Wallin. Wallin will slow things down. Now backs away, drives the baseline with a kick out over to Travis. Wide open look, and Travis, the recipient of a good assist.
We take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Just inside, outside, Mercedes Travis hitting about that 5-foot jump shot. And it's so good to see Mercedes Travis back in action as the Bulldogs go cross-court again. Mercedes, she sat out the entire season, a 3-point threat from the perimeter, inside, outside, sitting on the bench, unable to play, finally able to play for the first time in 2 years.
Yeah, on the drive, it looks like Wallin was fouled by Jordan Honeyman. Her first personal. As we take a couple seconds here, 2 Pirates tying their shoes.
3 kids tying their shoes. You think as much basketball shoes cost, they tie themselves.
Timeout on the floor. We're going to take one as well. This timeout brought to you by Nesset Consulting, located in Tioga. Talk to them about their custom business packages now hiring. Visit nessetconsulting.com. You're watching Game Day Media.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
Hey, after that short timeout, we bring it back here to the Roughrider Center. My name's Randy Peterson, alongside David Peterson tonight, our production team. Owen Miller running our cameras tonight. Jackson Lee running our board ops tonight. As the ball is going to be stolen away by Burks, gets a wide open fast break layup.
Emily Burke.
Good play, good tip out, poor pass from the Lady Pirates, and just coast to coast for Emily Burke for a big point, inching back in by under 10.
After getting out to a 13-point lead in the first quarter, the Pirates has struggled a little bit. It was 15-2 at the end of the first quarter. It's 26-18 right now as it's foul called against the Bulldogs, number 23.
On number 23,
Reese Janikowski, her third personal foul, and it'll send Thea Johnson, the 6-foot senior, to the Service Valley Dental Group charity stripe, and the first one short-armed, and it falls away no good.
Now you're really going to see the fatigue of both of these teams getting substitutions in and out. You're probably going to see a little bit more frequency, as both coaches said early in their Lindsay Grocery coach's comments. We want to get out and run. We want to get these girls up and down the floor, and now it's going to be conditioning is going to be key for these two teams.
Johnson, Thea, is able to knock down one of 2 free throws, and it's 27-18. Here's Burks giving it out to Bowman.
Good press break from Bowman County.
Olivia Bowman. Now along the baseline, Thea Johnson from behind. Great defensive play there by Thea Johnson as Cheryl Hayes comes away with the basketball, gives it up to Ava Wallin, drives in, gets blocked, hits the deck. Now it's a better defensive play by Burke.
Yeah, Burke, she stands 6 foot, so when you go into the rim, you better be ready to attack because she is ready there to send it back, and she did just that.
From the free throw line, Burke gets the rebound, but that one comes away empty as well. So conditioning may be a little bit a key here tonight as Cheryl Hayes goes in, puts the ball up off the glass. It's no good. Now there's going to be a foul on the floor.
So we take a look at that RTC Networks instant replay. Cheryl Hayes just trying to go coast to coast and bump there. Didn't see much of a bump on the shot. That's why it's out of bounds right now, but some more substitutions for the Lady Pirates. See what kind of inbounds plays they can do. If I'm Cheryl Hayes, I'm going to push right into number two Tegan Hummelvig. Just go to work. There it is.
Oh, she missed another one, but this time she gets fouled, and she'll go to the Service Valley Dental Group charity stripe. Is that foul called against number 20, Cameron Mosbacher, her second personal. And Cheryl Hayes, for the first time this season, will go to the Service Valley Dental Group charity stripe. First one's up and hits the bottom of the net. She's in double digits now with 10 points.
Yeah, Cheryl Hayes coming into the season averaging 14.9 points per game according to this Hoopster stat. Off to a phenomenal start for the Lady Pirates, and I believe she's an all-region player, all-district player for the last couple of seasons. And I think you said it in the pregame show, is they're going to go as far as Cheryl Hayes can possibly take them, I think, this season.
Yeah, sometimes I think Cheryl wants to get everybody involved, but sometimes you got to be a little selfish at times.
Sometimes when you're the best player, you have to take over.
As that ball goes out of bounds, last touch by the Bulldogs. Coaching staff for the Bulldogs thinking there was maybe a push there.
Look a little contact over there on that far sideline, but that's not the way the cookie crumbles, is what they say.
Over on the right wing, it's going to be Thea Johnson pulling the trigger off the glass and rings the bell for the Tioga Ace Hardware three-pointer.
The bank opened late here at the Roughrider Center.
Tioga Ace Hardware, the helpful place on Main Street in Tioga.
Boy, I thought I heard a whistle.
Yeah, I did too, but easy bunny miss by the Bulldogs. But that three-pointer brought to you by Tioga Ace Hardware, but it looks like we have maybe a contact lens or something like that.
I think she maybe took a poke to the face with a finger, but no doubt she's probably going to get it fixed up. She's a tough kid. It was immediate. I mean, it was immediate. As soon as she got bumped, her hand went down, and Pat trying to got a good bit of officiating from the officials, not giving them the timeout, but they're giving them the substitution, but not stopping the play until Tioga did have possession of the ball.
3:59 to go here in the third quarter as Cheryl Hayes is going to get attended to, and looks like her dad Scott's going to go over and help her out. As
I bet that conversation is going to go, "Are you okay?" Yeah, I'm good. Get back in there.
Here's Ava Wallin getting a wide open look. Strong-armed it too much, but
and I was right.
With the rebound, the ball is taken away there, and it's going to be a foul called against number 22, Emily Burke, as Cheryl Hayes gets checked out by her dad, and one of our EMTs from Tioga, Tara Wallin, helping her out. As Cheryl comes back into play, replacing Kaya Sparks. 32-18 on your scoreboard.
Bowman County's in the bonus right now, so Tioga's going to shoot two.
Yeah, double. What do they call that? It's not a double bonus, it's a bonus. Cambry Johnson misses the front end. Johnson with 6 points so far here this evening.
Yeah, each team gets 5 fouls. That was new last season. Got it right last year. No changes in the rule book this year, so they get 2 shots. There is no double bonus. Everything gets reset at 5. I think it allows you to play a little bit more aggressive defense, knowing that all the fouls are going to reset. That's a tough place to pick up your dribble.
Yeah. Now
they got the 10-second or timeout. Good timeout. Good bit of head coaching from head coach J.C. Murnock.
Yeah, we're going to take a timeout. This timeout brought to you by Nesset, located in Tioga. You're watching Game Day Media.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com.
Hungry? Head to the Food Barn in Powers Lake. Open Monday through Saturday with daily lunch specials, a full breakfast menu, and don't miss Taco Tuesday on the last Tuesday of every month. Try Michael's Alfredo Pasta. It's a local favorite. Come on down to the Food Barn, where good food meets great company. And as we bring it back out of that Nesset timeout, your NCC scoreboard shows the Pirates with 33 points, the Bowman County Bulldogs with 18. And looking at the Bulldogs getting their final instructions from J.C. Murnock, the fifth-year head coach for the Bulldogs.
Knows how to win basketball games, coming into the season with the 19-6 set record last year. First place in the district, third in the region. Unable to get out of that region tournament into a state tournament berth, but had a lot of good players for the Bowman County Bulldogs that have now graduated, and now it's these girls' time to shine. Good effort play from the Bulldogs.
And the ball out of bounds off the missed shot by the Bulldogs. Kind of an easy shot to miss there, but Bulldogs come away empty as Thea Johnson will bring the ball up. The 6-foot senior across the midcourt stripe. Drives, goes coast to coast, comes up empty on the layup.
Got to give a little shout out to my oldest boy, Julian Peterson, for winning the free throw shooting competition at Williston State College.
Wow.
Just texted me from my wife's phone, said, "On to Jamestown, baby." Congratulations, young buck. I guess we're going to Jamestown.
Hey, there's a three-pointer off the glass from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line by Keegan Hummelbeck.
Good pass from Ava Wallin, snuck it over the top.
Thea Johnson now with 6 points in the quarter.
The Bulldogs were sleeping, and Ava found a soft, perfect pass to Thea Johnson. There's a big hustle play from Thea Johnson going to the floor. And if you want playing time and you want atta-girls from your head coach, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, you're going to get the attention of the coach every time you do that.
Effort plays, in my opinion, are worth more than 2-point plays, I guess. I don't know. Effort plays, it's just something you either have or don't have. Yeah. Effort plays are a want to win, a want to be in the game, and it gets your coaches on standby and on notice when you do plays like that.
Cambry Johnson has her pockets picked almost. Ball's on the deck. Good job by Johnson to keep the ball alive. Holman now on the left wing goes inside to Cambry. Cambry makes a move against Burke. Step back two, gets blocked.
Yeah, good defensive play. Good stand from Emily Burke, the 6-footer from the Bulldogs.
There's
Tough
Cambry,
pass.
Yeah, Cambry Johnson puts her big paws up there and swats that one out of bounds as we have more substitutions coming in for Tioga. Hayes and Sparks are coming in.
As soon as Mosbrucker threw that, she slapped her hands and said that should have been a bounce pass, because that would have been 2 points for sure for the Bulldogs.
Just under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Bulldogs with the basketball at the right elbow. They give it up to Janikowski. Now on top to Stadheim. Over to Honeyman. Honeyman goes inside to Burke. Challenges. Now has the ball picked off by Travis. And Travis goes in with the left hand, coast to coast for 2 points.
So we take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Good defense, and it's off to the races. Almost another steal from Jenna Holman while we're looking at that replay, but good finish from Mercedes Travis.
Jenna Holman getting some playing time this year. A freshman for head coach Pat Alberts. 37-21.
if you remember that name, Joel Holman, older brother of Jenna Holman. Played a lot of minutes for Pat Alberts back in his day at high school.
I wonder if Jenna quizzes Joel on what she needs to do. What can I do to get on the good graces of head coach Pat Alberts? Good bounce pass over the top, rejected from Cheryl Hayes.
You take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay, and good defense there on the backside by Cheryl Hayes.
That's one of those passes one of those catches as a sophomore. You want to put the ball on the ground, a hard dribble, good inbounds play from the Bulldogs. My goodness, what a play.
Hummelveg with the 2-point field goal. She got 5 in the quarter, 7 in the game now. As Holman into the front court gives it up to Wallin, and now here is an offensive rebound. So the Pirates get a fresh 35, and then Honeyman picks the pockets of Holman, goes coast to coast for the 2-point field goal.
Good job by Honeyman, able to absorb that contact from Jenna Holman and finish strong with the left hand. Good take from Honeyman.
Okay, we got 28 seconds to go here in the first half. Shot clock is off. Excuse me, in the third quarter.
These two coaches just prowling the sidelines, pacing back and forth. J.C. Murnock just willing her team back into this one.
Pirates are going to throw it away. Turnover, Tioga.
And a huge fist bump from that good defensive stand for the Bulldogs.
Entering the game for Tioga, number 13, Cambry Johnson.
37-25, 12 seconds here in the third quarter. Chance for the Bulldogs to cut the lead of the Pirates. Burks goes down low. Bounce pass down to Burks. Perfectly played by the Bulldogs.
That was an absolute best practice. There was one dribble, pass, 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 pass. Ball on the floor for a dribble as they cut it to 10 here going into quarter number 4. The Bulldogs have it in them to close out the receive votes Pirates, or the Pirates looking to put them away. We'll be back after this quick Nesset timeout.
Skin by Legacy Tioga opened doors February 2024. Skin by Legacy is a branch of the Minot location Legacy Health Clinic. Our goal is to bring big city conveniences to the rural and surrounding communities. We offer a number of aesthetic services and more. Skin by Legacy Tioga is open Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can find our link to book by Googling Skin by Legacy, by Facebook or Instagram, where you could book at either location. A healthier you starts here. Now accepting new patients.
As we bring it back here for the start of our fourth quarter, this start of our fourth quarter is brought to you by Northwest Therapy Services with offices in Williston and Ray, North Dakota. Providing speech and language therapy and much more. Check out nwtherapyservices.com. 37-27. You can find us on our YouTube channel at GameDay Media ND, all one word, GameDay Media ND. You can subscribe to our channel at no cost. Enable all those notifications. You can also find us on our Facebook page at GameDay Media. No cost there either to follow us. And we're looking for new followers all the time.
Heck, you can find us on Instagram even now.
Yeah, man, live. We're all over the place.
We're everywhere.
37-27. Again, the Bulldogs get the opening possession of this quarter. Down by 10. Pirates looking to step up defense, but too much aggression there by Thea Johnson, picking up her first personal foul.
I like the good rip and drive from Reese Janikowski, able to get the ball over. She did a hard over-the-top rip and then took off and caught. When you get somebody that has their dribble, you got to give them a little bit of space for that exact reason.
Here's Honeyman, guarded there by Wallin. There is a good defensive effort there by Cambry Johnson. And Thea Johnson needs to get herself under control. Finally does as Wallin comes back to get the ball from her. Now Wallin goes to the top of the key. Thea Johnson goes left side to Cheryl Hayes. Hayes with the screen for Wallin. 15 on the shot clock.
Bulldogs playing really good defense under 10 seconds, making the Pirates use all of this clock.
Shot put up
good defensive stress
by
the Pirates. And that one is out of bounds. Last touch by Tioga.
Very good defense from the Bulldogs. Played 35 seconds of very in-your-face defense. I just got to chip away here. If they can get it under 10, under 5 minutes to go, I think they got a shot to maybe pull an upset here.
Honeyman goes from 3. That goes high off the backboard. Ball lands into the hands of Janikowski. And there's a three-pointer put up there. The Pirates are just getting outplayed under the boards. And finally, on the fourth shot, it is Hommelvig with the 2-point field goal.
In big part to Emily Burke, the 6-foot sophomore, doing everything down she wants to do. Minimal boxing out from the Pirates. Able to rebound, kick. Now it's down to 8 for these Bulldogs.
37-29 as they look for Cheryl Hayes from the paint with the left hand. Off the glass, no good.
Another stop, another good defensive stop for the Bulldogs. And now it's the Pirates' turn to play defense.
And the Bulldogs are beating the Pirates down the floor right now. Here is Honeyman. You better put a hand in her face. Yes, Cambridge Johnson.
One of those are going to go in. She is on the money on every single one of those shots. It's just the not favorable, beautiful rim is just not going in for her tonight. But what she's not going to do is she's not going to stop shooting, that's for sure.
Ball entry pass into Thea Johnson goes through her hands. Turnover again, Tioga. 5.5 minutes to go here in the game. Hommelvig at the top of the key. Actually, that's Stadheim. Goes over to Burke. Burke short-armed it, no good. Fast break for Tioga. Here's Cheryl Hayes driving in hard off the glass for 2.
Good take from Cheryl Hayes. You knew that thing was going to go one-on-one and just embrace the contact and able to finish on the right side for Hayes.
Hayes now with 13 points. Kick out to Honeyman from 3. That's short. Ball lands in the hands of Travis. Now up front, here's Cheryl Hayes again. They got 2-on-1. Pass over to Walleen. Walleen puts it off the glass left side for 2 more. And with that, there's a timeout on the floor. We're going to take a timeout as well as the Pirates have scored the last 2 possessions. They lead by 12, 41-29. We'll be back. You're watching Game Day Media.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union Insurance agent. Located in Tioga, North Dakota, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply are companies that specialize in gas flow measurement and equipment, along with a fully stocked oilfield parts and supply warehouse in the Bakken. Give them a call at 701-664-9425 or stop by today.
Yeah, as we come back out of that Nesset timeout, Nesset located in Tioga, North Dakota. You can talk to them about their custom business packages. Visit nessetconsulting.com. NCC scoreboard 41-29. The Pirates receiving votes in the first media poll of the 2025-26 campaign. Trying to flex their muscles a little bit here at Roughrider Center in Watford City. Great venue here, and we really feel great coming down to Watford City.
Oh, yeah, you got the best seat in the house sitting up here. I guess the best seat in the house would probably be playing or coaching or something, or maybe even reffing, but let's say we got the second best seat in the house here. Very accommodating. Josh Nollmeyer and the staff here at the Roughrider Center do anything that they can to welcome us. Phil Edge, the IT guy that helps everything out here. Brad Foss, we see a lot of him with the Watford City Athletic Director. Just a lot of good things happen down here in Watford City. Get out to these games down at the Roughrider Center or the high school. They got 2 beautiful facilities here to play games at.
Bowman County Bulldogs are down by 12 and no sense of urgency to get the shots away. They're under 10. They get the ball to Honeyman. Honeyman fakes, goes inside to Burke. Burke pulls the trigger from the left elbow, and that's good.
Yeah, she has played really well. Emily Burke has on both sides of the floor, able to match up really well with Cambry Johnson and able to get some offensive putouts from her as well. Doing it both ways for the Bulldogs.
Burke with 8 points now. Another chance for the Bulldogs. Here's Janikowski going down low to Burke, and Burke is going to get fouled by Tioga.
We take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Good pass, kind of a dangerous one there from Reese Janikowski, but able to slip it through there and send They're big to the line. Some big free throws for Emily Burke right now.
Cheryl Hayes with her first personal foul, and Burke connects on the first one. She got 9 points. She was scoreless after the end of the first quarter, but now has put down 9 points here in the last 3 quarters so far.
My basketball coach would always tell me, I don't want you to have one foul in the end of the first quarter, but I definitely don't want you to have one foul starting the fourth quarter. Maybe means a little bit more aggressive play from you. Is Cambry Johnson trying to get a push foul, but the referees don't see it that way. Big block from Thea Johnson. It's a quick way to get a technical foul from one of these 3 people showing up the official like that.
You don't want to do that too often. 41-33.
Especially right now, just being up 8 points. That could be a big swing for the Lady Pirates if they tee her up for doing something silly like that.
Here's a shot from the left corner, and that one's no good. Good rebound there by Cambry Johnson.
See Coach Albert's putting the hands up. Let's work the clock here. And on the other side, you got head coach J.C. Murnock trying to get him to will to get the defense rolling here.
3-point by Cambry. That comes away empty as well.
Quick shot with 30 seconds to go on the shot clock is not what you want as the Lady Pirates.
Another good defensive effort by Cambry Johnson, but ball comes back into the play, and how that gets through the Tioga Pirates, I don't know. As Burke comes up with a shot, Johnson, Cambry with the rebound again, as Pat Albert says, let's slow things down here, girls. We're up by 8. Get the ball into our playmakers' hands.
And this is where Cheryl Hayes probably needs to command the floor. She needs to be, she's the one taking the shot. She's the one, and that's, I'm guessing, is what Pat is going to say. I want the ball in the hands of my best player.
Short timeout. You're watching Game Day Media. We'll be back after this timeout.
It's not just about where you're going. It's about the fire to get there. At Williston State College, we don't just teach skills. We build futures. In the classroom, on the court, and in the shop. Every moment is a chance to rise in Teton country. Williston State College, where the people make the difference.
As we come out of the Nessa timeout, my name's Randy Peterson alongside David Peterson this evening here from the Roughrider Center, brought to you by
Northern States Fishing Tools.
Another one of our sponsors in the Watford market.
So take a peek at Ava Wallin, the pink shoes on the corner. She's going to go down, try to get a bucket, or she's going to dump it playing off that defender.
There you go. Give and go as Wallin, or Travis, ends up with the basketball. Now errant pass and another turnover for Tioga.
That's where Honeyman's got to get a bucket. She's got to get going. She's been held all but scoreless in this second half. 2 points in that third quarter. Very quiet second half for Honeyman.
2.5 minutes to go here in the game. Honeyman picked up there at the top of the key. Dishes out on the right side, no good. Rebound by Travis. Travis has got a breakaway and goes behind her back, loses the basketball. Good hustle by the Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs come away with it.
Again, another hustle play from the defense of Bowman County, and then just throws it away off an overpass from Burke to Janikowski.
Charlie Blazer will check in.
Number 0, Charlie.
5'4" sophomore for head coach J.C. Murnock. And
looking to get
a little bit of pressure in the backcourt by the Bulldogs.
Full court man-to-man pressure. Big task from Hommelvig trying to stop Cheryl Hayes right here.
Dump down to Cambry Johnson, and Johnson puts it in for her 9th point of the game. Good assist by Cheryl Hayes.
Cambry Johnson
draws the attention to her, dumps it off for the easy bucket. Shot off the glass is no good. Offensive rebound by the Bulldogs. Entry pass goes through the hands of Burke. Another turnover against Bowman County.
That's a good entry pass. That's not your fault. That's a catchable ball for Burke down on the baseline.
And we have another timeout on the floor.
Brought to you by Nesset out of Tioga, North Dakota. District 5, District 7 girls basketball right here on GameDay Media. We'll be back.
The Western Education Regional Cooperative is designed to promote collaboration among school districts. One of the main ways we help is to provide professional development in reading, math, classroom management, and data training throughout the 44,000 square miles our region is comprised of. From Golva to Granora, we are here to serve our schools. Let's go to work.
(43-33) on your NCC scoreboard. The Pirates leading by 10 with 1:29 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And both of these coaches giving their final instructions. Take a look at our schedule coming up. On Thursday, we travel over to the barn in Powers Lake, North Dakota with the number 2 ranked preseason Lewis and Clark Berthold Bombers taking on the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers over at the barn. Friday, we conclude the week with a game in Tioga with the Surrey Mustangs coming in and take on these Lady Pirates over at the Ship in Tioga.
Another good team in Surrey. We got to see them deep in the volleyball world, able to get into that challenge day, unable to make it to that state tournament for the Surrey Mustangs. Ava Keller and crew looking to put on a show in Tioga.
We're going to have a foul called against the Bulldogs. And that's going to go against
Foul call on number 22.
Emily Burke. That's her third personal. And that is Thea Johnson now getting the entry pass. They go out on top to Walleen, and Walleen puts a shot up. But before she gets the shot up, there's going to be another foul called, this time against Jordan Honeyman. So I think the game plan out of that timeout was to put the Pirates at the line, but
well, they still got
3 more fouls to
They
give.
still got 3 fouls. I'm going to foul almost immediately right here. There it is.
There's another foul called.
Get the foul and put the Pirates on the free throw line. What are they shooting for percentage for these Lady Pirates?
Fouls on Janikowski. Pirates are 9 out of 12, shooting 75% from the charity stripe. So that's the third team foul.
Bulldogs got to get closer. They got to foul immediately on that inbounds play.
And there is a immediate foul. Tegan Hommelvig is going to pick up. Actually, I think it's
on number 0.
Charlie Blazer, excuse me.
And now you're okay. Now you can maybe let the play happen, see if some defense. There's 33 seconds left on the shot clock. 1:13 to go here in quarter number 4. But no real foul trouble for the Bulldogs. They do probably, there's your foul right now. You want to foul before that happens.
Jaylee Fisher comes into the game. Cheryl Hayes gets her own missed rebound off of the first shot. And with 1 minute to go, the Pirates hold a 12-point lead. Honeyman with the 3-point effort. That one's no good. Rebound by Thea. They got a fast break. Mercedes Travis tries to run the basketball down, mishandled it. Turnover, Tioga.
A lot of hands on the knees for both sides.
Yeah.
As a head coach, you probably look at that and say, man, I thought I worked these kids pretty good in that first 2 weeks of the season. Maybe need to go back to the drawing board a little bit and condition a little bit more. It's such an integral part, and these kids condition during game play, so they're getting a conditioning workout tonight. But
yeah.
everybody's sucking air tonight, even us up here.
Burke throws it up from 3. That's no good. The rebound comes out to Cheryl Hayes, and then she gets fouled there by the Bulldogs.
You know, and I think if some of these three-pointers, I think if I'm head coach J.C. Murnock, I think my first thing is going to maybe go look at the huddle stats and see what our three-point shooting was for the game. I don't know if a whole lot of them fell for the Bulldogs. 2 of them.
3 3-pointers for the Bulldogs here tonight as Cheryl Hayes goes to the Service Valley Dental Group charity stripe,
and they've all been right on from my vantage point. Yeah. They all been right on, just kind of rimmed in and out, rimmed off the side. So
it'll come.
The shots are there. The shots are open. They're taking good quality shots. It's just tonight wasn't the night that they fell through and be able to take the Tioga Pirates to 14 points on opening night. You got to be happy with the loss and a moral victory, I guess.
Cheryl Hayes now with 17 quiet points here tonight. Lead all scorers. As there's a foul in the backcourt by number 0, Charlie Blazer.
Number 0.
And Thea Johnson will go to the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe located in Minot, North Dakota. Visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule your next appointment. Thea Johnson, the only Pirate on that side of the floor. As Thea Johnson misses the front end. Looking for double digits if she can knock this one down. She's got 9 points so far in the game. 23.5 seconds remain. She short-armed that one, so could make either one of them. Here's a shot from 3 off the glass. It's no good. Cambry Johnson pulls down the rebound. Hayes is going to slow things down. Crosses the midcourt stripe.
The referee's just letting them bang down there. But good effort from Honeyman, not letting it go down quietly. In my opinion, excellent effort from the Bulldogs. A little bit better effort from the Pirates with this 14-point victory.
That's the final score, 47-33. We're going to head down to the floor and see if we can catch up with head coach Pat Alberts in our Lindsay Grocery Coaches comments, along with our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game interview after this timeout.
For the healthcare services you need and expertise you can trust, it's right here at home with Tioga Medical Center. You're important to us, and so is your well-being. From primary and specialty care to surgical services, we're committed to caring for you at every stage of life. There's no place like home with trusted, familiar faces.
You can trust me. You can trust us. You can trust Tioga Medical Center.
Trusted healthcare here at home.
Have you ever wondered how your internet works? It starts with fiber in the ground.
And local employees who connect that fiber to your home or business.
Our 9,000 miles of fiber keep you connected.
To your neighbors and the world, while keeping your data safe from intrusions, viruses, and malware.
At RTC Networks, we're proud to offer our community the fastest, most reliable fiber optic internet available. Our goal is to keep you connected seamlessly and securely.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics, as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our trauma center is ready to handle all your emergency needs. With our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology department, our physical, occupational, speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care, including well child and child immunization. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. Schedule an appointment by calling us at 701-628-2505 and find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
Tioga's many locally owned businesses welcome you to stop, shop, and even talk. Our local owners would love to strike up a conversation with you and share their knowledge and expertise. From gifts to clothing, coffee to auto parts, Tioga has what you want. Come shop Tioga. You'll find what you're looking for, but you might leave with even more.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today. D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin. This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by, located in Tioga, North Dakota, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Tioga Pirates, supporting the Bakken with hot oil and water hauling services. For your service needs, call our dispatch office at 701-664-2016 today.
Modern Dental, with offices in Tioga, is here for all your dental care needs. Doctors Amber Wentz, Eric Melland, and Christian Melland provide trusted care for the whole family. We're open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 4, and accepting new patients now. Modern Dental, your smile, our priority.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960. At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural and equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit borderplains.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, your local Case IH dealer. Hey, welcome back into GameDay Media as part of our D&L Paraffin post-game show. D&L Paraffin, located right in Tioga, North Dakota, a local family-owned hot oil company that's been in operation since 1981. You can find them on Facebook. Hiring information, they're always looking for mechanics, drivers. They do a lot of things and a lot of support in Western North Dakota. That is D&L Paraffin, the sponsor of our post-game show here tonight. Let's take a look at the book for the points on the scoreboard. 33 goes to the Bowman County Bulldogs, led in scoring by Jordan Honeyman, their junior all-star, coming into the game with 12 points. Emily Burke with 10 points, the second leading scorer, followed by Tegan Homelvig with 9 points, and rounding out the scorers for 33 total team points is Cameron Mussenbrucker for 2 points. We are going to cut away, and we are going to get down to head coach Pat Alberts and, no surprise, who our Brad Johnson Insurance player of the game is. That is Cheryl Hayes. But right now, we are going to go down to Randy Peterson courtside with head coach Pat Alberts as part of our Lindsay Grocery coaches comments. Take it away, Randy.
Yeah, thank you, David. Pat Alberts coming out of the locker room. Got a grin on his face anyway.
That's good.
Hey, you know what's funny? David will laugh at this. I told him my first year as a head coach in 2018, I went 0-21. So I said, you know what's better than any loss is an ugly win. I was proud of him. I told them that. They all thought it was pretty funny. David and I didn't think it was that funny in 2018 going 0-21. But
yeah, first game jitters for both teams a little bit. Looked like, it could be a little bit more conditioning that could be had. Looked like both teams are a little bit tired tonight. But first game in the books now. A win is a win, and nice way to start the season.
It is, and conditioning I thought would be something we could hang our hat on. We got a little tired in that fourth quarter, but so did they, and I think we were able to stretch it due to that. We couldn't throw it in the ocean, I tell you that. But you know what? Defense was on point tonight. They played an excellent game on the defensive side of the ball. I don't care how many points we score. If we give up 33 a night, we're going to win a lot of games.
Yeah, you're going to win a lot of games. Thanks, Pat. We're going to let you get going. Thanks a lot. We'll bring in our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, the senior leader for the Tioga Pirates, Cheryl Hayes. Cheryl, nice game tonight by your Pirates.
Yeah, we're a little rusty. First game usually always is, but I'm proud of their effort, and we've worked really hard the past couple weeks.
As many games as you've played as a Pirate now, starting since an 8th grade, right? I think you've been playing all your life on the varsity level, it seems like. But, you kind of looked at as a leader for this team this year, you and the other seniors that are on the team. You've got some skill on this team, don't you?
We have a lot of skill, we have a lot of talent, and we're looking to use that. I mean, we have players on the bench that are ready to come in for anyone who is having an off night, having a rough game, whatever. We're ready to go.
Yeah, and so tonight we had you down for 17 points of the 47 that you had on the board. But a pretty good defensive effort tonight, only limiting the Bulldogs to 33 points tonight.
Yeah, we've definitely been working on defense as one of our priorities and just getting up into indoor defense.
Hey, thanks, Cheryl. I know you got a long ride home. We'll let you get back to the locker room. Good night. Cheryl Hayes, our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. We'll send it back to you, David, here as we continue on with our DNL Paraffin Postgame show.
At one point in time, I had it tallied how many times Cheryl Hayes has been our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. I've stopped looking because I probably can't count that high, but she does a fantastic job, a top player in the state of North Dakota. No doubt she deserves all the accolades, but the Tioga Lady Pirates victorious tonight against the Bowman County Bulldogs, 47-33. We're going to take another quick break, our final one for the night. And when we come back, we're going to conclude our DNL Paraffin postgame show, and we'll be back after this quick timeout.
Nesset is here to provide services to the oil and gas industry. We have a fabulous, fabulous geologic jackpot right here in North Dakota. And what we are doing is providing and developing this resource to be used for years, decades, and generations to come. I look forward to a great future right here in Tioga, North Dakota.
And as we continue on and finish up here with our DNL Paraffin postgame show, once again, we'd ask you to consider a donation to help support GameDay Media as we support our local athletes here. You can see our QR code there, and we'd appreciate any donation that you would want to make and throw our way. We have a lot of costs involved with travel and on-air talent and things to that nature, but if you would like to donate, we'd appreciate that. We've had some here tonight, and if you've appreciated what you've seen tonight here in this opening game of our winter season, we'd appreciate that. As we wrap up and go to the book and take a look at the individual stats. Again, Cheryl Hayes, our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, with 17 points tonight. 9 points each for Thea Johnson and Cambry Johnson. 7 points put down by Mercedes Travis, and rounding out the scoring with 5 points was Ava Walleen for a total of 47 points here tonight. And for the Bulldogs, they were led in scoring by Jordan Honeyman with 12 points. Emily Burke twickled the ties for 10 points. 9 points for Tegan Hommelvig, and rounding out the scoring with 2 points was Cameron Mossbrocker for a total of 33 points. The Pirates led 15-2 at the end of the first quarter. Were outscored in the second quarter by the Bulldogs 14-9, but the Pirates held a 24-16 lead at the end of the first half. Pirates scored 13 in the third compared to 11 for the Bulldogs in the third quarter. And then the Pirates with 10 points in the fourth quarter, 6 points for the Bowman County Bulldogs. And their final score, it was a 14-point win, 47-33 for the Tioga Pirates as they kick off their 2025-2026 campaign. We take a look at the rest of our schedule for this week. We're going to be over at the barn in Powers Lake on Thursday as the number 2 seed Lewis and Clark Berthold Bombers come over to take on the Powers Lake Brook Central Ranchers. We'll go on the air about 6:45, 7 o'clock in that area. tip-off scheduled for 7:15. We'll conclude our week over at the Ship in Tioga as these same Tioga Pirates will be hosting the Surrey Mustangs on Friday night over at the Ship with a 7:15 tip-off scheduled there. But
maybe a Saturday matinee. We don't know yet. We're going to try to get some things in the work to see about putting another game on Saturday afternoon. We'll check with our wives. We'll check with the CEOs to see if it's okay to do that. But yeah, my overall thought, first game, Cheryl said it best, first game jitters. They do have a lot of talent on that team. We talked about it all night long. If they can hone it in, put the attitudes, put the mentalities as individual into one until the end of March, I think good things will happen for these Tioga Lady Pirates. On the other side of it, the Bowman County Bulldogs, very impressive effort from them, from those teams, and I think the head coach has it right. I'm looking for some leaders, I'm looking for some scorers, and I think they found some. They already knew that Jordan Honeyman was going to be able to score the ball, but I think a nice surprise from Emily Burke, the big sophomore, is going to have a fantastic season down in that Region 4 District 7 as the Bowman County Bulldogs look to make some noise down there.
That wraps up our broadcast here on GameDay Media for the opening game of the 2025-26 season. It's been our privilege to bring this game to you live from the Roughrider Center in Watford City, North Dakota. On behalf of all of our sponsors who make this all possible, we couldn't do it without you. Thank you, sponsors, from the bottom of our hearts. I want to thank my production crew, Jackson Lee running our board ops tonight, Owen Miller running our camera tonight. On behalf of David Peterson, my color commentator, my name's Randy Peterson. Once again, your final score here from the Roughrider Center, it's the Tioga Pirates 47 and the Bowman County Bulldogs 33. The Pirates improved to 1-0 on the season. We'll see you on Thursday night from the barn in Powers Lake. Good night, everybody.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O'Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Hougland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset, Tioga Ace Hardware, DA Land LLC, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Wham! LLC and Dry Fork Supply, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, TNT Measurements Incorporated, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Skin by Legacy, The Food Barn, Western Education Regional Co-op, North Shore Plaza PTO, Divide County Quarterback Club, Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare, Red Rock Chevrolet and GMC of Williston, Investment Center Advisor Group, LPL Financial, Stanley Commercial Club, EAPC Architects, Engineers, Game 1, Modern Dental, Tioga EDC and Chamber of Commerce, Jan A. Kostick, PC, Northwest Sportsmen's Association, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media,